Welcome, dear listener, to this quiet moment, a tranquil harbor at the close of your day. Feel the gentle invitation to simply be, to let go, to surrender fully to the soft embrace of this present stillness. Allow yourself to settle, deeply and completely, into the comforting space you now occupy. Feel the steady support beneath you, whether it's the yielding softness of your bed, the gentle resilience of a cushion, or the familiar solidity of the earth itself. There is no need to do anything, to strive for anything, or to hold on to anything. This is your time, a precious pocket of peace carved out just for you, a sanctuary where the world outside can gently recede, allowing you to simply exist in this calm, unhurried space. Let the warmth of this moment envelop you, a soft blanket woven from tranquility, offering you a respite from all demands. Imagine a quiet cove, sheltered from the winds and waves of the day, where your boat can gently drift, completely at rest. Here, in this harbor of serenity, you are perfectly safe, perfectly still, perfectly at peace. With each slow, deliberate breath, feel your body becoming heavier, more grounded, more utterly at ease. Imagine, if you will, that with every outward breath, you are gently releasing any lingering tensions, any echoes of the day's demands, any thoughts that no longer serve your peace. Let them drift away, like wisps of mist dissolving into the vast, open sky, or like a leaf floating gently down a quiet stream, disappearing around a bend. Feel the subtle energy of release moving through you, a soft exhalation that carries away all that is unnecessary, all that is heavy. And with every inward breath, draw in a profound sense of calm, a soothing quietness that begins to fill every cell, every fiber of your being. Feel this peacefulness spreading from the crown of your head, a gentle, warm sensation, down through your temples, softening your brow, easing the space behind your eyes, allowing them to rest deeply and comfortably. Let your jaw relax, releasing any held tension, allowing your mouth to soften, your tongue to rest gently in your mouth. Feel any tightness in your neck and shoulders melt away, flowing down your arms, through your forearms, through your wrists, your hands, your fingertips, and out into the ether, like warm wax softening and dripping away. Your chest feels open and light, your heart beats with a steady, peaceful rhythm, and your stomach feels soft and completely relaxed. This wave of relaxation continues its gentle descent, through your hips, loosening any rigidity, down your thighs, through your knees, your calves, your ankles, and out through the soles of your feet, as if any remaining worries are simply draining away into the earth, leaving you feeling utterly light and free, yet simultaneously more deeply rooted, a beautiful paradox of perfect rest. You are becoming as soft and pliant as warmed clay, completely moldable by the gentle hands of sleep. Now, imagine yourself drifting into a serene space, a place woven purely from tranquility and ancient beauty. It's a place that exists beyond the hustle and bustle of your everyday world, a sanctuary where time itself seems to slow, becoming a gentle, unhurried current, flowing at its own timeless pace. Picture, with your mind's eye, a soft, diffused light, perhaps the tender glow of twilight filtering through the dense, leafy canopy of an ancient forest, dappling the ground in shifting patterns of soft gold and emerald green. Or perhaps it's the pearlescent shimmer of the sky just before dawn, a delicate blend of rose, lavender, and silver, painting the horizon with promises of gentle new beginnings. This light isn't harsh or intrusive, it's a warm, comforting luminescence that bathes everything in a soft, golden-gray hue, inviting your eyes to close, to rest, to find solace in the absence of sharp edges, in the gentle blurring of all definitions. It's a light that whispers, rather than shouts, a visual caress that encourages your mind to unwind, to release its grip on the visible world, and to embrace the soothing calm of inner quiet. As you settle deeper into this imagined haven, a subtle fragrance begins to unfurl around you, a delicate tapestry of natural aromas. It's the clean, crisp scent of cool, fresh air, purified by the vastness of the natural world, mingled with the rich, earthy aroma of damp soil, teeming with life, and the sweet, resinous perfume of ancient pines, their needles releasing their soothing essence into the air. Perhaps you can detect the faint, sweet scent of distant heather, blooming softly on a far-off moor, its delicate perfume carried on the lightest breeze, or the subtle, invigorating tang of a far-off mountain breeze, carrying with it the clean, cold scent of high altitudes and untouched stone. There might also be the delicate, almost imperceptible fragrance of unseen mosses, verdant and soft, or the sweet, unassuming perfume of small, wild flowers, opening shyly in the dappled light. This aroma is pure, natural, and deeply grounding, connecting you to the very essence of the earth, a feeling of being cradled by nature itself, held securely within its enduring embrace. Breathe it in slowly and deeply, allowing it to cleanse and refresh your inner landscape, washing away any lingering staleness, leaving you feeling revitalized and profoundly peaceful. Listen closely, and you'll begin to discern the soft, hushed sounds that populate this peaceful realm. There is the almost imperceptible whisper of a gentle breeze rustling through the leaves of ancient trees, perhaps the papery rustle of birch leaves, or the soft, sighing murmur of tall pines, a sound like soft silk sliding against silk, a lullaby woven by nature itself. This gentle breeze carries with it no urgency, only a timeless, rhythmic grace. Perhaps you can hear the distant, melodic murmur of a hidden stream, its waters flowing ceaselessly over smooth, water-worn stones, a continuous, soothing rhythm that resonates with the quiet, steady beat of your own heart. It's a sound of perpetual motion, yet utterly peaceful, a liquid song that speaks of endless patience and enduring calm. Occasionally, a single, soft hoot of a wise owl might drift through the air, a gentle, comforting call that punctuates the quiet, assuring you of the natural world's gentle watch. Or perhaps the delicate chirping of a twilight bird, offering a final, soft melody before settling into its own slumber, each sound a gentle punctuation in the profound silence, reminding you that you are a part of this living, breathing, peaceful world, and that all living things find their rest in due time. These sounds are not startling, they are gentle companions, guiding you further into a state of profound relaxation, like soft footsteps leading you deeper into a tranquil dream. You are now standing, or perhaps gently floating, on the threshold of a journey. Not a journey of physical exertion or hurried travel, but a journey of the mind, a gentle pilgrimage into the ancient, whispered tales of old. We will wander together through the mythic landscapes of Norse mythology, not as a saga of thunder and strife, or of heroic battles and dramatic conflicts, but as a collection of serene stories, rich with the wisdom of the earth, the wonder of the cosmos, and the quiet magic that permeates all things. These are the tales spoken by the wind through the vast, sheltering branches of Yggdrasil, the World Tree, whose roots reach deep into the foundations of existence and whose leaves whisper secrets to the stars. These are the stories sung by the gentle flow of rivers, carrying ancient memories in their currents, and painted across the boundless canvas of the northern sky, where the aurora borealis dances in silent, breathtaking beauty. We will explore the interconnectedness of all realms, the subtle balance of nature, and the deep, abiding peace that can be found within the very fabric of these ancient narratives. Imagine the vastness of these ancient lands, touched by the fingers of time, where mountains rise majestically, their peaks veiled in soft, ethereal mist, standing as silent sentinels of ages past. Picture the deep, still fjords, their dark, reflective waters mirroring the ever-changing sky above, holding within their depths the quiet secrets of the earth. Envision the deep, quiet forests, where the very air feels thick with untold stories, where every ancient tree, gnarled and wise, could be a silent witness to forgotten sagas, their branches reaching towards the heavens in gentle supplication. We will approach these tales with a sense of calm wonder, not seeking drama, but rather the quiet beauty, the enduring strength of the natural world, and the comforting patterns that lie at their heart, like the steady rhythm of the seasons or the predictable cycle of the moon. Think of the gentle wisdom of the Norns, the keepers of destiny, weaving the threads of fate not with a frantic haste or a jarring pull, but with a slow, deliberate grace, their movements as soothing as the ebb and flow of the tide, or the quiet unfurling of a fern. Consider the steady, unwavering light of the stars above, seen through the clear, crisp air of the northern nights, each a silent sentinel of ancient knowledge, their distant twinkle a gentle reminder of the universe's vast, peaceful expanse. This is a journey into the comforting embrace of cosmic order and natural harmony. Allow your imagination to gently unfurl, like a delicate fern frond slowly uncurling in the soft light of dawn. As your awareness slowly begins to drift upwards, away from the deepest roots, you feel the gentle transition to where they begin to emerge, merging seamlessly into the colossal, yet smoothly flowing, trunk of the world tree. This upward journey is as unhurried and peaceful as your descent, a continuous wave of relaxation lifting you gently. Here, the very air begins to stir with a soft rustle, not yet of leaves, but of the immense, ancient bark breathing, and of the soft currents of energy moving through the spaces between the lowest, most ancient branches. It is a sound so subtle it is almost felt rather than heard, a profound sigh spun from the very fabric of the cosmos, a whisper carried on the most gentle of breezes, a tender murmur that invites deep rest. Picture now the leaves of Yggdrasil. Not a chaotic multitude, but a vast, shimmering expanse of verdant green, stretching boundlessly in every direction, each individual leaf a tiny sail catching the softest breath of the universe. They are myriad, yet move as one, a living tapestry of tranquility. They stir with an almost imperceptible motion, a slow, languid sway that creates a continuous, murmuring sound, a symphony of quiet contentment that fills the vastness of the space around you. It is the sound of the world breathing, a soft, rhythmic inhale and exhale that perfectly matches the natural, slowing cadence of your own breath, guiding it deeper, smoother, more effortlessly. This is the universe's own lullaby, a melody of pure, unadulterated peace. The light that filters through this boundless canopy is not harsh or direct, but dappled and soft, 1,000 gentle sunbeams broken into shimmering patterns that dance lazily on the imagined forest floor beneath. It is a warm, golden light, the kind that soothes the eyes and softens the edges of all things, dissolving any sharp contours or lingering anxieties. It paints the world in hues of peace, illuminating the quiet beauty of ancient wood and verdant foliage with a tender glow. There is a sense of deep, timeless stability here, an unwavering presence that has stood since the dawn of time, witnessing all things with quiet equanimity, and will continue to stand long after all worries, all fleeting concerns, have gently faded away into the softest of memories. This is the heart of enduring calm, a sanctuary built of ancient wood and timeless wisdom. Feel the gentle breeze, soft as a sigh, caress your skin, a whisper of coolness on your cheek, a tender touch on your brow. It carries with it the pure, clean essence of the world tree, a breath of ancient air that purifies and renews every cell of your being. Listen closely to the gentle whisper of the leaves, a sound that promises rest, that assures you of your precious place within this vast, harmonious existence. It's a lullaby sung by the very universe, a soothing melody that encourages your mind to quiet its ceaseless chatter, your body to soften its every muscle, and your spirit to find its deepest, most profound repose. Let yourself sink into this universal song, letting its gentle vibrations lull you into a state of perfect peace. You are cradled within this timeless stability, held by an ancient, benevolent presence. Let the quiet strength of Yggdrasil's roots anchor you, grounding you utterly and completely in this moment of peace, dissolving any sense of floating or unease. Let the soft rustle of its leaves be the gentle lullaby that guides you further and further into serenity, into the soft embrace of slumber. There is nothing to do, nowhere to be, no single thought to hold on to, except here, now, embraced by the ancient, unwavering calm of the world tree. Feel its silent wisdom permeate your being, a gentle reassurance that all is well, and all will always be well. Surrender to this profound peace, letting it carry you effortlessly towards the deepest, most restorative sleep, where dreams are soft as a whisper and rest is absolute and complete. Let your conscious mind gently release its hold, knowing that you are safe, you are held, and you are deeply, profoundly at peace. As you settle deeper, dear listener, feeling the last tendrils of your day's concerns gently unfurl and drift away like wisps of mist in the morning sun, allow your inner gaze to softly broaden. Feel the profound comfort of your resting place, the gentle support beneath you, and the quiet stillness that now embraces your every fiber. With each slow, even breath, release any lingering traces of tension, letting them simply dissipate into the serene air around you, like distant echoes fading into the vast, silent night. Beyond the quiet confines of your immediate space, far in the tranquil distance of your mind's serene landscape, a vision begins to form, not demanding attention, but rather inviting it with the most delicate suggestion of beauty. It is not a sudden, startling appearance, bursting forth with vivid intensity, but rather a slow, tender unveiling, like the first shy bloom of a twilight flower, its petals unfurling in the softest moonlight, or the softest blush of dawn painting the horizon with hues so subtle they are almost imagined. This emergence is entirely without urgency, a gradual awakening within your inner eye, drawing you further into a state of profound and peaceful receptivity. Imagine now, if you will, the merest suggestion of an arc, a whisper of a bridge, not of stone or wood, nor of solid, enduring steel, but of pure, distilled light, so exquisitely refined it feels like the very essence of tranquility made visible. This is Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge, yet not as tales might describe it for mighty gods or valiant heroes, a vibrant, formidable thoroughfare spanning realms. Here, in this quiet sanctuary of your mind, cradled in the softest embrace of your own inner peace, Bifrost appears not as a pathway to distant realms of boisterous adventure or grand conquests, but as a profoundly gentle, almost translucent shimmer, an ethereal presence that graces the far reaches of your inner horizon, a silent, luminous promise of serene beauty. Its form is barely there, a whisper of luminescence against the velvet backdrop of your quiet contemplation, a vision designed purely for the softening of your spirit. It is a tranquil arc, stretching with infinite grace across an impossibly soft, velvety canvas of deepening twilight, a sky woven from the deepest indigo and the gentlest shades of charcoal. Its colors are not those of a vivid, freshly painted rainbow after a storm, bold and brilliant, but rather the dreamiest, most faded echoes of hues, as if they have been distilled through countless layers of time and tranquility. Picture the softest lavenders, so pale they are almost white, blending imperceptibly into the palest rose, a blush so delicate it seems to sigh into existence. These then dissolve into a whisper of sky blue, the hue of a cloudless summer morning just before the sun fully ascends, which in turn melts seamlessly into a muted emerald, like moss seen beneath the dappled shade of ancient trees, and then a faint, golden apricot, reminiscent of the last, lingering warmth of a sunset. Each color is veiled, as if seen through a silken curtain woven from twilight itself, shimmering with a tender, elusive beauty, or perhaps through the gentle haze of a cherished, long-forgotten memory, a nostalgic warmth that settles softly upon your heart. They are hues that suggest, rather than declare, their presence, each one a sigh of color, a breath of light, fading and emerging with an unhurried rhythm that mirrors the peace within you. These are the colors of dreams, soft and yielding, inviting your gaze to simply rest, without effort, without expectation, allowing them to wash over your inner landscape like a gentle, calming tide. This arc of light is so incredibly subtle, so utterly without demand or urgency. It simply is a silent, unmoving testament to gentle existence. Its edges are not sharp or defined, but instead blur softly into the surrounding peace, dissolving into the endless calm that envelopes you, becoming one with the quietude. There is an exquisite, pearlescent quality to its glow, a soft, inner luminescence that seems to emanate from within the very fabric of light itself, not reflecting but gently creating its own tender radiance. It shimmers, yes, but with a motion so languid, so imperceptible, that it feels less like movement and more like a gentle, perpetual sigh of light, a slow, rhythmic pulse that is entirely harmonious with the quiet beat of your own heart. This shimmer is not fleeting or restless. It is an enduring, soft undulation, like the quiet breath of the ocean in the deepest calm, a slow dance of light that soothes your very being, inviting you to release all thoughts of haste and simply surrender to the moment. Its presence is a soft, visual balm, comforting and utterly still, drawing you deeper into an embrace of profound serenity. As you allow your awareness to rest upon this distant, shimmering arc, Notice that there is no sound associated with it, not even the whisper of a breeze through imaginary leaves, nor the softest rustle. It exists in a realm beyond sound, a silent testament to profound tranquility, a space where auditory distractions simply cease to be. No footsteps echo upon its luminous surface, no grand anthems are sung in its presence, no voices rise or fall. It is a vision entirely free from the clamor and demands of the world, a purely visual symphony of peace, where silence reigns supreme, deep and unbroken. The air around it, and indeed around you, feels utterly still and undisturbed, holding a serene coolness that is infinitely comforting, like the gentle touch of a soft, silken cloth against your skin, or the quiet embrace of a tranquil night. This silence is not empty, but full, rich with the potential for deep rest, allowing your mind to quiet, your thoughts to slow, and your entire being to sink into an undisturbed calm. It is a silence so complete, so pervasive, that it becomes a palpable presence, a soft blanket woven from stillness that wraps itself gently around your awareness, encouraging every nerve and muscle to completely unwind and relax. This ethereal light, born from the tranquil, fading colors of Bifrost, creates a soft, pervasive glow that extends gently into the vast, quiet landscape of your inner world. It is a light that illuminates a path, not a literal road to be traversed with effort or exertion, but rather a metaphorical path of peace and wonder within your own being. It invites no effort, no journey that requires movement, no struggle against an unseen current. Instead, it simply is an illumination, a gentle beacon reminding you of the quiet marvels that exist when you surrender to stillness, when you allow yourself to simply observe, without judgment or striving. It bathes the distant landscape of your mind in a tender, welcoming radiance, a soft invitation to simply observe, to simply be present with this unfolding beauty, allowing it to permeate your quiet space. This path is not one to be walked, but to be felt, a gentle unfolding of inner serenity, leading you effortlessly into deeper states of relaxation, where the concept of effort itself gently fades away. It reassures you that the most profound journeys are often taken in stillness, guided by the softest of lights. Feel the warmth of this imagined light, a warmth that is not intense or burning, not a radiant heat, but rather a soft, gentle suffusion, like the last comforting warmth lingering in the air after a perfect summer day has drawn to a close, or the subtle glow of embers in a long-extinguished fire. It feels like a subtle, inner glow that spreads through your own body, a tender current of peace, warming you from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, easing into every cell and every fiber. This warmth is deeply reassuring, a soothing balm that melts away any lingering tension, any remaining tightness in your muscles, allowing them to soften and relax even further, releasing their grip entirely. Imagine it as a gentle, invisible hand smoothing away any creases of worry, any knots of stress, leaving behind only a pervasive sense of comfort and ease. It is the warmth of utter contentment, a feeling of being perfectly safe, perfectly secure, perfectly at peace within yourself. The wonder it evokes is not one of excitement or adventure, not a thrilling surge of adrenaline, but a profound, quiet awe at the sheer, unhurried beauty of existence, the gentle unfolding of all things. It is the wonder of discovering a hidden, perfect seashell on a deserted beach, its intricate patterns a silent testament to nature's artistry, or witnessing the silent, majestic unfurling of a fern frond in a sun-dappled forest, a slow dance of life. It is the quiet marvel of a single snowflake, perfect and unique, resting gently on your hand. This gentle marvel fills your spirit with a quiet contentment, a deep and abiding sense that all is well, all is peaceful, and all is exactly as it should be in this very moment, in this very space. There is no need for anything more, no desire for anything different, just this perfect, complete sense of inner peace. This wonder is a soft lullaby for your busy mind, inviting it to cease its ceaseless turning and simply rest in the quiet magnificence of the present. Let your gaze softly linger on the subtle transitions of color within this shimmering arc, tracing their gentle dance with your inner eye. Watch how the softest violet embraces the most delicate pink, how a breath of pale gold whispers to a hint of softest green, each hue flowing into the next with an effortless grace, a seamless harmony that mirrors the smooth. As you settle deeper, dear listener, feeling the last tendrils of your day's concerns gently unfurl and drift away like wisps of mist in the morning sun, allow your inner gaze to softly broaden. Feel a profound lightness begin to lift you, not with any sudden jolt or rush, but with an exquisite, almost imperceptible grace, as if you are a feather caught on the softest updraft of a dream. You are gently, slowly ascending, your spirit drawn by an unseen, tender current towards realms of ancient peace. This ascent is effortless, a natural unfolding, a quiet invitation from the universe itself to release and simply be. You feel no weight, no resistance, only a serene buoyancy, a whisper of transcendence that cradles you in its silent embrace. The world you left behind softens and recedes, its edges blurring into an indistinct, comforting haze, allowing your focus to narrow solely on this exquisite, gentle journey. Without effort, without a single ripple of disturbance, you find yourself arriving. Not with a clang of golden gates or a fanfare of trumpets, but as if stepping through a veil of shimmering moonlight into Asgard's most secluded, most tranquil heart. This is not the Asgard of bustling halls or resounding sagas, of heroes and grand feasts, but a forgotten corner, hushed and tender, where time itself seems to slow to a gentle, contemplative breath. It is a sanctuary woven from stillness and ancient quietude, a place where the very air hums with a deep, resonant peace. Here, the light itself is a masterpiece of serenity, a perpetual twilight that bathes everything in soft, muted hues. It is neither the bright glare of noon nor the deep gloom of night, but an eternal, gentle gloaming, a soft luminescence that seems to emanate from within the very fabric of this realm. Shadows are long and soft, never dark or stark, simply adding depth and a sense of protective embrace to the pervasive calm. The very air shimmers with a faint, iridescent quality, as if spun from starlight and ancient dreams, inviting your eyes to close just a little, to soften your gaze and simply absorb the profound beauty that surrounds you. This light does not demand attention. It merely is, a soft, consistent glow that soothes and reassures, a visual lullaby for the weary soul. You find yourself in a garden, exquisite in its quietude, unlike any you have ever known. The ground beneath your gentle, imagined steps is not paved but covered in a carpet of moss so deep and velvety, it feels like walking on woven cloud. Each step is cushioned, silent, leaving no trace, as if your presence here is as ethereal and soft as the landscape itself. This moss is a vibrant, yet subdued, shade of emerald, its surface cool and resilient, promising a profound connection to the ancient earth of Asgard. Here, flora beyond earthly comprehension flourishes in this gentle light. Trees stand with bark like polished moonstone, their trunks smooth and cool to the imagined touch, radiating a faint, pearlescent sheen. Their leaves are not green, but a soft, luminous silver that catches and refracts the twilight in 1,000 tiny, shimmering points, creating a living tapestry of soft light and shadow. When the gentle breeze passes through them, they rustle with a sound like liquid silk, a soft, continuous sigh that whispers secrets of forgotten ages. Flowers bloom in colors of amethyst and pearl, their petals unfurling in slow motion, each one imbued with a faint, inner glow that pulses softly, like the distant, rhythmic beat of a peaceful heart. They do not dazzle, but rather soothe, their gentle radiance creating pools of tender light amidst the soft shadows, inviting your gaze to linger, to absorb their quiet beauty without effort or strain. Some blossoms are shaped like delicate bells, others like softly cupped hands, each unique in its silent perfection, contributing to the harmonious stillness. A soft, almost inaudible sound reaches you, a delicate symphony woven from the elements, perfectly attuned to the tranquility of this sacred space. It is the whisper of the gentle breeze, sighing through the silver leaves, creating a sound like silken fabric rustling in a dream, a continuous, soothing murmur that is never intrusive, always comforting. And nearby, the softest trickling of water, a tiny stream, crystal clear, winding its way over smooth, moss-covered stones. Its journey is unhurried, its melody a lullaby of liquid notes, each droplet a tiny chime in the vast quietude. This water does not rush, it meanders, reflecting the soft, pearlescent glow of the sky above, carrying with it a sense of ancient, undisturbed purity. You might imagine dipping a fingertip into its coolness, feeling the smooth current flow past, carrying away any lingering warmth of the day, any residual tension, replacing it with a sensation of profound calm and gentle renewal. The sound is a steady, gentle presence, a constant reminder of the flow of peace, a sound that invites your own inner rhythm to slow and harmonize. The air itself is infused with a delicate, ethereal fragrance. It's a blend of the unique, glowing blossoms and the cool, damp earth beneath the moss, mingled with the crisp, clean scent of the high, pure air of Asgard. It is subtle, never overwhelming, simply present, a breath of profound freshness that cleanses and revitalizes your inner being with each slow, deep inhalation. With every breath, you feel yourself drawing in this tranquility, allowing it to permeate every cell, every fiber of your being, easing any tension, softening any edges, dissolving any lingering worries. This air feels lighter, purer, almost as if it holds ancient secrets of peace within its very molecules, gently inviting you to release and surrender, to let go of everything that does not serve your rest. It carries a hint of something timeless, something utterly serene, a fragrance that speaks of profound harmony and natural grace, a gentle balm for your spirit. Beyond the gentle embrace of the garden, you can discern the soft, silent beauty of Asgard's architecture. Not the imposing grandeur of its main halls, but perhaps a distant, curving wall, built of stone that seems to absorb and diffuse the twilight rather than reflect it harshly. Its lines are elegant, flowing, hinting at artistry and strength, yet existing in perfect harmony with the natural serenity around it. There are no sharp edges, no jarring angles. Everything is sculpted with a gentle hand, polished by eons of soft breezes and shimmering starlight. Imagine the smooth, cool touch of such stone, imbued with the quiet wisdom of ages, standing sentinel over this peaceful realm. Perhaps a soft, arching bridge, made of the same luminous stone, spans a forgotten, silent pool further in the distance, its graceful curve a testament to enduring beauty and peace. Or the subtle outline of a distant spire, not piercing the sky, but rising gently, its peak softened by the perpetual twilight, blending seamlessly into the celestial canvas above. These structures do not assert their presence. They simply exist, silent guardians of tranquility, their very forms inviting contemplation and quiet admiration, never demanding, always soothing. Above, the sky unfolds in a breathtaking, silent display. It is a deep, velvety indigo, not black, but a rich, comforting hue, like the softest velvet draped across the heavens, scattered with an infinite tapestry of stars. These are not harsh, twinkling points, but soft, shimmering orbs, each one a distant, gentle light, like 1,000 tiny diamonds scattered across the heavens, each pulsing with a quiet, steady radiance. They seem to breathe with the universe, expanding and contracting with an imperceptible rhythm, contributing to the profound stillness. And woven through this celestial canvas, there might be the slow, silent dance of ethereal lights, like a gentle aurora borealis, painting the sky with strokes of soft green, lavender, and silver, perhaps even hints of rose and gold. These lights flow and ebb with an unhurried grace, like silken ribbons unfurling in slow motion, a silent ballet that speaks of the universe's infinite, calming beauty, a cosmic lullaby played out in light. They drift and merge, creating new, transient patterns, each more mesmerizing and calming than the last, drawing your gaze upwards into the boundless, peaceful expanse, inviting your mind to expand and then gently contract into soft, dreamlike focus. And always, everywhere, there is the gentle breeze. It is the breath of Asgard itself, a constant, comforting presence. It whispers secrets through the silver leaves, caresses your skin with a touch as soft as a feather, and carries the delicate scents of the garden. It is a breeze that never chills, only soothes, a gentle caress that reminds you of the profound calm of this sacred place. Listen closely, and you might hear its soft, sustained hum, a low, resonant note that vibrates with the very peace of the cosmos, inviting your own inner vibrations to slow, to harmonize with its tranquil rhythm. It passes over your face, a soft kiss of cool, pure air, then drifts through your hair, a tender touch that eases any lingering tension in your scalp. It is a constant companion, a silent guardian of your peace, weaving itself through every element of this tranquil scene, connecting you to the timeless serenity of Asgard. Feel its subtle presence all around you, a gentle, invisible current of peace. Allow yourself to simply exist within this scene, dear listener. Feel the deep, velvety moss beneath your imagined feet. Inhale the pure, fragrant air. Let your eyes drift across the soft, glowing blossoms and the shimmering silver leaves. Absorb the soft, perpetual twilight. As you settle deeper, dear listener, feeling the last tendrils of your day's concerns gently unfurl and drift away like wisps of mist in the morning sun, allow your inner gaze to softly broaden. Feel a gentle, almost imperceptible shift, as if a veil woven of starlight and dreams is parting just for you. With each slow, steady breath, imagine yourself drifting effortlessly, not upwards or downwards, but simply into a profound tranquility, guided by an unseen current of pure serenity. This is a journey not of physical movement, but of quiet contemplation, a gentle release into a state of utter peace. Let your mind become as soft and yielding as a cloud, prepared to embrace the tender beauty that awaits. You are drawn now, with utmost gentleness, towards a realm whispered of in ancient tales, a place of exquisite beauty and unparalleled peace, Alfheim, the radiant dwelling of the Ljosalfar, the Light Elves. There is no sudden jolt, no abrupt transition, only a gradual unfolding of light and quietude, like the slow opening of a cherished bloom. Feel a soft, warm glow begin to envelop you, not an external radiance that blinds or even illuminates from a single source, but an internal luminescence that bathes you from within. This light feels like a comforting embrace, a gentle warmth seeping into every part of your being, dissolving any lingering tension, leaving only a sensation of profound lightness and unburdened calm. It is a light that soothes the spirit, a silent lullaby for your very essence. As your awareness settles, you find yourself completely immersed, bathed in this ethereal glow. Everything around you shimmers with a pure, soft, internal light. It doesn't originate from a sun or a moon or any discernible source, but emanates from the very fabric of this realm itself, from the air, the earth, the silent foliage. The ground beneath you, if you were to reach out and touch it, would feel like cool, smooth moss, impossibly soft and yielding, softly alight with its own gentle gleam. It cushions your imagined step, absorbing any trace of impact, making movement feel like a weightless glide. This luminous moss spreads in undulating waves, a living tapestry of verdant peace, shimmering with hues of pale emerald and softest jade, each tiny fiber a miniature beacon of tranquility. The path you now perceive before you, if indeed it can be called a path, is not trodden earth but a shimmering carpet of luminous dust. Each particle is a tiny beacon of peace, a microscopic star fallen to rest, yet still glowing with a serene, unwavering light, guiding your gentle journey deeper into Alfheim's heart. This dust does not cling or soil. It is pure light in its most delicate form, a sparkling mist that flows and rearranges itself with an almost imperceptible grace, always inviting you onward into deeper repose. There is no dust that settles, no grime, no imperfection, only pure, clean, ever-present light, cradling you in its gentle luminescence. Tall, slender trees rise gracefully around you, their forms reaching towards an unseen zenith, yet their presence is one of soft containment rather than towering dominance. Their trunks are not of bark and wood as you know it, but of polished, pearlescent material that seems to breathe light, a milky opalescence that subtly shifts hue from pale silver to softest rose, then to a hint of lavender, depending on the gentle undulations of the pervasive light. These living columns radiate a quiet strength, their surfaces smooth and cool to the imagined touch, reflecting and diffusing the gentle glow of Alfheim with infinite subtlety. Their branches, delicate and flowing, extend outwards like graceful arms, supporting leaves that are equally wondrous. These leaves, delicate and translucent, glow with a soft, silvery green luminescence, casting no shadows, only diffusing the pervasive, tender brilliance. They are so fine, so ethereal, that they seem to be woven from solidified starlight, catching and holding the realm's inner glow. Each leaf seems to pulse with a slow, rhythmic beat, a silent testament to the life force flowing within this magical realm, a gentle, almost imperceptible thrum that harmonizes with your own slowing heartbeat. The air here, too, is infused with this soft light, making it feel almost breathable, like liquid silk flowing over your skin, cool and refreshing without ever being cold, comforting in its gentle, weightless touch. It carries no scent, only a profound sense of clarity and purity, easing every breath you take. Look around, dear one, and truly see Alfheim through your mind's eye. Every element in this landscape possesses its own gentle radiance, contributing to a symphony of soft illumination. Clusters of crystalline flora, resembling delicate ferns, fan out from the base of the luminous trees, each frond tipped with a tiny, sparkling point of light. They don't glitter or flash with sharp brilliance, but hold a steady, serene glow, like miniature, perfectly formed stars brought down to earth, their light soft and constant. Other forms of luminous vegetation gently unfurl across the mossy ground, perhaps low-lying bushes with berries that glow like captured fireflies, or sprawling vines adorned with tiny, bell-shaped blossoms, each a chalice filled with shimmering light. These flora create gentle constellations of light at your feet, guiding your gaze with their soft radiance. The ground itself undulates softly, creating gentle slopes and valleys, all defined by this pervasive, tender light. There are no harsh contrasts here, no dark corners or sudden shifts in illumination, only a harmonious blend of soft, ever-present brilliance, a perfect gradient of peace. The entire landscape seems to breathe with a quiet, living light, each element contributing to an overall feeling of profound serenity and gentle beauty. It is a world without shadow, without harshness, a place where every visual experience is designed to soothe and calm. And then, your gaze drifts to the flowers. Oh, the flowers of Alfheim. They are beyond description in their delicate beauty, and they bloom in a manner utterly unique to this tranquil realm. Imagine petals so fine they seem spun from moonlight and dew, each one glowing with a subtle, inner light that deepens from pale gold to soft rose, from misty lavender to tranquil blue. Some possess a pearlescent sheen, others a translucent quality, allowing the inner light to softly diffuse through their delicate structures. Their forms are graceful, intricate, yet utterly simple in their perfection, appearing almost sculpted from pure dream stuff. What is truly mesmerizing is their movement. They bloom in exquisite slow motion. You can perceive the unfurling of each petal, not as a quick snap, not as a sudden burst, but as a deliberate, graceful dance, unfolding with infinite patience, a silent, unhurried revelation. A bud, no bigger than a pearl, slowly, so slowly begins to swell, its outer casing parting like a hesitant whisper, a gentle sigh revealing the tightly furled, glowing petals within. These petals are like tightly wrapped secrets, now slowly, tenderly, allowing themselves to be seen. As you watch, perhaps one particular flower captures your attention, drawing your gaze into its quiet ballet of expansion. Its petals, layered like silken dreams, begin their almost imperceptible journey outwards. You see the faint tremor, the gentle stretch, the gradual revealing of its heart, a core of even purer, more concentrated light, a tiny sun at its very center. The movement is so slow, so deliberate, that it almost seems to happen between your breaths, a subtle shift in form that unfolds with timeless grace. Another flower nearby might be a little further along in its unfolding, its outer petals already gently splayed, revealing inner layers that slowly, patiently, begin their own gentle outward arc. The light emanating from each petal subtly brightens, then softly diminishes, in harmony with its gentle expansion, a living, breathing light. There is no sound as they open, no rustle, no whisper, no sudden pop, only the silent ballet of growth. It's a visual symphony of quiet expansion, a testament to time moving at its most serene pace, a gentle reminder that beauty unfolds in its own perfect timing, without haste, without effort. You might find yourself breathing in unison with their slow unfolding, your own breath growing deeper, slower, more peaceful with each passing moment, each breath a gentle sigh of contentment, a soft surrender to the unhurried rhythm of Alfheim. The very act of watching them encourages your mind to slow, to quieten, to simply be in this moment of pure, gentle unfolding. The air itself in Alfheim carries an inaudible, soothing hum of peace. It's not a sound you hear with your ears, not a vibration that causes any disturbance, but a resonance you feel deep within your being, a gentle, pervasive thrum that settles into your bones, your muscles, your very soul. It is the vibration of profound tranquility, the silent song of harmony that permeates every fiber of this realm. This hum is a constant, gentle reassurance, a soft current of calm that flows through you, easing any remaining stiffness, dissolving any last lingering thoughts of the day. It is the sound of absolute serenity, felt, not heard, gently guiding you into a state of deep and unwavering rest. This inner hum is the very essence of Alfheim, a silent promise of undisturbed peace, wrapping you in its gentle embrace and inviting you to drift ever deeper into the soft, luminous calm. As you settle deeper, dear listener, feeling the last tendrils of your day's concerns gently unfurl and drift away like wisps of mist in the morning sun, allow your inner gaze to softly broaden. Imagine, if you will, a subtle shift in the air around you, a change in the very fabric of your peaceful space. It is as if an unseen curtain, woven from moonlight and the softest dreams, parts just for you, inviting you into a sanctuary where time itself slows to a whisper. You find yourself standing, or perhaps gently floating, on the threshold of a hidden orchard, a place of such profound serenity that your very being sighs in quiet recognition. This is Idunn's orchard of golden slumber, a sacred grove nestled deep within the gentle folds of the realms, known only to those whose hearts are truly ready for its tranquil embrace. The entrance is not grand or imposing, but rather a seamless transition, a blending of your peaceful awareness with the soft, inviting beauty before you. It feels less like stepping across a boundary and more like simply being there, as if this tranquil haven has always existed, patiently waiting for your arrival, unfolding around you with an exquisite, unhurried grace. Each breath you take deepens this sense of belonging, this gentle welcome into a space designed for ultimate repose. The first thing that envelopes you is the light, a soft, ethereal golden light, unlike any you have ever known. It doesn't emanate from a harsh sun, but seems to filter from every leaf, every bloom, every particle of the air itself. It is a light that feels warm and comforting, as if spun from liquid honey and the last lingering blush of a sunset. This light doesn't just illuminate, it soothes, it embraces, it whispers secrets of ancient peace. It pours through a canopy of ancient, gnarled trees, their branches twisting and reaching with a quiet grace, forming a shimmering, living cathedral above your head. Each leaf, a vibrant emerald, catches and refracts this golden glow, creating an intricate dance of light and shadow on the mossy ground below. These shadows are not dark or foreboding, but soft, velvety gray smudges that cradle the light, making its brilliance all the more gentle and profound. They shift and sway with an almost imperceptible rhythm, like silent, graceful dancers, never disturbing, always harmonizing with the pervasive tranquility. The very air shimmers with this luminous quality, making everything appear softened, cherished, and utterly at peace. You might even feel this golden light gently warming your skin, a tender caress that eases any remaining tension, dissolving it into the ambient glow. Beneath your feet, the ground is a carpet of the softest, deepest green moss, cushioned and yielding with every imaginary step. It feels cool and velvety, a comforting texture that whispers of ancient earth and timeless growth. It absorbs all sound, creating a profound hush that allows the gentle symphony of the orchard to emerge. Tiny, unseen blossoms, like scattered pearls or miniature stars, dot the moss, releasing a faint, sweet perfume that mingles with the predominant aroma of the orchard. You might imagine sinking slightly into this moss, feeling its springy embrace, as if the earth itself is offering a soft bed for your weary spirit. It's a feeling of being utterly supported, grounded, and cradled by nature's most tender touch. This verdant carpet stretches out endlessly, inviting you to wander without direction, or simply to recline and let its softness envelop you completely. And that aroma, oh, that exquisite aroma! It is the very essence of this sacred space. The air is sweet, deeply, profoundly sweet, with the scent of golden apples. Not the sharp, crisp scent of a freshly picked fruit, but a softer, warmer, more mellow fragrance, like apples ripened to perfection, imbued with an inner warmth and a gentle, almost sleepy quality. It is a scent that doesn't awaken but soothes, a delicate perfume that promises contentment and whispers of deep, undisturbed rest. It's a fragrance that feels like a warm hug, a soft lullaby for your senses. This aroma is not merely in the air. It seems to be woven into the very fabric of the golden light, carried on the gentle breeze, and exhaled by the ancient trees. Each breath you take draws this fragrant air into your lungs, and with it, a tangible sense of peace spreads through your chest, softening every corner of your being, easing every muscle, relaxing every nerve. It's a scent that invites your mind to quiet, to let go of any lingering thoughts, and simply be in this moment of pure, fragrant bliss. As you gaze around, you notice the trees themselves are laden with these magnificent apples. They hang like precious ornaments, glowing with their own soft, internal light, a deeper, richer gold than the light filtering through the leaves. They are not merely fruit, they are vessels of tranquility. Each apple seems to hum with a gentle, silent energy, an ancient magic not to grant eternal youth, but to bestow a feeling of deep, profound contentment and inner quiet. You feel no urge to pluck one, no desire to taste its flesh. Their magic is pervasive, a silent blessing carried on the air, absorbed simply by being in their presence. Their round, perfect forms, some nestled amongst the leaves, others hanging gracefully, seem to radiate a steady, unwavering calm. They vary in size, some small and delicate like polished jewels, others larger, almost cradling the golden light within their smooth, unblemished skin. Each one is a tiny sun, a sphere of peace, silently offering its soothing essence to the atmosphere. You might notice the way the light catches their surfaces, revealing subtle shifts in their golden hue, from a pale, creamy gold to a deeper, burnished bronze, each shade contributing to the overall sense of warmth and abundance. A gentle breeze, almost imperceptible, sighs through the orchard. It is a breath as soft as a feather, rustling the leaves with a sound like distant, hushed secrets being shared amongst old friends. Asterisk it whispers, a lulling, repetitive sound that effortlessly melts away any lingering tension. This breeze carries the sweet apple scent, swirling it around you, an invisible, comforting embrace. It caresses your skin with a cool, tender touch, a pleasant contrast to the warm, golden light that bathes the orchard. This delicate movement of air is a living lullaby, a soft, rhythmic caress that encourages your eyelids to grow heavy, your muscles to soften, and your thoughts to drift away like tiny clouds on a vast, blue sky. You feel completely safe here, utterly protected, wrapped in a cocoon of natural beauty and profound serenity, as if the orchard itself is holding you gently. Occasionally, a single, perfectly ripe golden apple might softly detach from its branch, falling silently onto the thick moss below, its landing so cushioned that it makes no sound, merely joining the verdant carpet, a testament to the orchard's gentle rhythm and abundance. This orchard is tended by the gentle goddess Idunn, though you may not see her. Her presence is felt in the exquisite order, the quiet harmony, the palpable love that permeates every leaf, every blossom, every golden apple. Her touch is evident in the perfect balance of light and shadow, in the vibrant health of every living thing, in the unspoken promise of peace that hangs in the air. She moves through these groves with a quiet grace, her hands nurturing, her spirit infusing the very essence of contentment into this sacred space. You can almost imagine her soft, rhythmic footsteps on the moss, a barely audible tap-tap-tap that blends with the rustling leaves, a lullaby woven into the fabric of the orchard. Her care is not just for the apples, but for the entire ecosystem of peace, ensuring that every element contributes to the profound sense of calm. Perhaps you feel a subtle warmth, a benevolent gaze, a sense of being gently watched over, not in a way that feels intrusive, but in a way that enhances your feeling of security and cherished peace. It's the feeling of a loving presence, silently ensuring your comfort and guiding you towards the deepest, most restorative rest. Allow yourself to sink deeper into this golden slumber, to absorb the quiet magic of Idunn's orchard. Feel the profound contentment radiating from the golden apples, a warmth spreading from your heart outwards, soothing every nerve, every muscle. Let the gentle, sweet scent fill your senses, dissolving any last edges of thought or worry. The soft, golden light seems to wrap around you like a warm, silken blanket, encouraging your eyes to grow heavier, your breath to deepen and slow. You are completely safe, completely held, completely at peace within this luminous sanctuary. The gentle hum of tranquility resonates within you, a quiet echo of the orchard's own profound serenity. Here, in this sanctuary of peace, there is nothing to do, nowhere to be, except simply to exist in this moment of profound tranquility. The air itself feels thick with quietude, a velvet hush that invites you to release all effort, all striving. The gentle whispers of the leaves, the soft caress of the breeze, the pervasive, sweet aroma of golden apples, all work in perfect harmony to guide you towards a state of deep, effortless rest. Let your mind drift, like a tiny golden leaf upon a calm, slow-moving stream, carried gently further and further into the quiet depths of peaceful slumber. This golden orchard is your haven, a place where profound quiet settles within you, preparing you for the most restorative and beautiful sleep imaginable. Each moment here is a gift of peace, a step closer to the tranquil embrace of sleep, a journey into the softest, most comforting dreams. You are drifting now, softly, peacefully, as the golden light enfolds you completely. Imagine now, as your breath deepens and your body softens further, a gentle, almost imperceptible shift in the tranquil landscape of your mind. You are not moving, not striving, merely allowing your consciousness to drift, like a leaf upon a serene stream, towards a place of profound peace and natural wonder. Feel the last whisper of any lingering tension dissolve, replaced by a profound sense of ease, a quiet anticipation of beauty. Let your muscles relax even more completely, releasing any subtle tightness from your shoulders, your jaw, your brow. Imagine your entire being becoming as soft and yielding as a cloud, effortlessly floating, perfectly supported. This journey is not one of effort, but of gentle surrender, a quiet unfolding into pure serenity. Every exhale carries away a little more of the day's concerns. Every inhale fills you with a sense of renewed calm, a delicate, weightless tranquility. Now, let your inner vision gently open upon the verdant, welcoming expanse of Vanaheim, the realm of the Vanir, a place where nature reigns supreme in its most abundant, most harmonious, and most utterly peaceful form. Here, the very air hums with a quiet, ancient contentment, a gentle melody of life unfolding in perfect balance. It's a soundless hum, more of a vibrational presence, a feeling of deep resonance that permeates every atom of this blessed realm. There are no harsh edges, no hurried movements, only the soft, flowing curves of a world at peace with itself, a world that has learned the profound wisdom of patience and gentle growth. The light itself feels filtered through a veil of ancient peace, casting no sharp shadows, creating no stark contrasts, but instead bathing everything in a soft, ethereal glow that invites the eyes to rest and the mind to wander without purpose or direction. Every element here speaks a language of deep repose, a soothing whisper to your innermost self, encouraging a release into profound stillness. The first thing that greets your inner gaze is the breathtaking expanse of wide, slow-moving rivers. They are not turbulent or rushing, but rather glide with an unhurried grace, a majestic, languid flow that seems to stretch into eternity. Their surfaces are like polished mirrors, so perfectly still and clear that they offer an unbroken, pristine reflection of the vast, soft sky above. Imagine their waters, so clear and so calm, carrying tiny, luminous particles of golden light from a distant, gentle sun, making the riverbeds shimmer with a subdued, ethereal glow, like scattered stardust resting upon smooth, river-worn stones. These aren't fleeting sparkles, but a constant, gentle luminescence emanating from the depths, a testament to the purity and life energy within Vanaheim. Watch as the sky, a boundless canvas of the softest blues, ranging from the palest azure at the horizon to a deeper, yet still gentle, sapphire overhead, and palest silvers where wisps of cloud gather, paints itself upon the water's surface, unbroken and serene. Occasionally, a fluffy, pearl-white cloud drifts lazily by, its perfect reflection mirroring its journey below, creating an illusion of boundless space, both above and beneath you, a seamless continuity of peace. The banks of these rivers are gently sloped, covered in a soft, verdant moss that seems to invite a gentle touch, creating a smooth transition from water to land. There are no sharp drops, no jagged rocks, only graceful curves and yielding textures. The sound they make, if you listen very closely, is barely a sound at all, just the softest, most tender lapping against the gently sloping banks, a rhythmic whisper that is more felt than heard, like a lullaby sung by the heart of the earth itself, a hushed conversation between water and soil. This gentle rhythm is a balm to your spirit, inviting you to slow down even further, to release any remaining tension, to simply be, to float weightlessly upon the currents of this profound tranquility. You might even perceive a faint, sweet coolness rising from the water, a subtle, refreshing mist that invigorates without disturbing, a pure essence of liquid peace. Flanking these majestic, tranquil rivers are endless, lush, emerald meadows. Picture them stretching out before you, rolling gently like waves on a calm ocean, their vibrant green hues a testament to the life-giving essence of Vanaheim. Each undulation of the land is soft and inviting, a natural curve that perfectly complements the flowing rivers. The grass here is impossibly soft, a carpet of velvet underfoot, if you were to imagine sinking your toes into its cool, yielding embrace. It feels incredibly fine, almost silken, a gentle caress against the skin. Each individual blade seems to glow with an inner vitality, a deep, rich green that soothes the eyes and calms the soul, a color so profound it feels like a soft embrace. The light plays across these meadows, highlighting the myriad shades of green, from the deepest jade in the shadowed hollows to the brightest spring chartreuse where the sun's gentle rays touch. Tiny, delicate wildflowers, in shades of creamy white, soft lavender, and tender yellow, are scattered amongst the grasses like fallen stars, or perhaps like jewels carelessly dropped from a benevolent sky, adding splashes of gentle color to the verdant expanse. They don't crowd or compete, but rather exist in perfect harmony, each bloom a tiny testament to the quiet beauty of this realm. Dewdrops, like tiny, perfect pearls, might still cling to the petals and blades of grass, catching the gentle light and shimmering with an ephemeral beauty that speaks of purity and freshness. There's a faint, sweet fragrance carried on the air here, the scent of damp earth after a gentle rain, fresh green growth unfurling in slow motion, and blooming petals releasing their subtle perfumes, an aroma that is both invigorating and deeply comforting, grounding you more firmly into this peaceful moment. It's a clean, wholesome scent, free from any sharpness, a breath of pure vitality. You can almost feel the gentle breeze, so light it barely stirs the grass, causing only the slightest shimmer across the meadow's surface, caressing your skin like a silken touch, carrying with it the promise of undisturbed tranquility, a quiet assurance that all is well, all is calm. Perhaps you might even imagine the gentle, silent flutter of a butterfly, its wings painted in soft, muted tones, drifting lazily from one bloom to another, a perfect emblem of Vanaheim's effortless peace. There are no buzzing insects that disturb, only the quiet hum of natural processes, a gentle, almost imperceptible symphony of life unfolding. Beyond the meadows, rising with an ancient, quiet dignity, stand the truly magnificent trees of Vanaheim. These are not ordinary trees. They are ancient, wise beings, their trunks wide and gnarled, covered in soft, velvety mosses that invite a gentle touch, hinting at centuries, millennia of quiet observation and deep growth. Their bark, a tapestry of muted greens and soft browns, seems to breathe with the quiet life within. Their branches reach out like welcoming arms, forming vast, protective canopies, adorned with leaves of every conceivable shade of green, from the deepest forest emerald to the freshest spring lime, each leaf perfectly formed, glistening softly in the diffused light. And they sway, oh so subtly, with a barely perceptible rhythm, a slow, deliberate dance in harmony with the gentle breath of the realm. It's not a strong wind that moves them, but rather an innate, organic pulse, a quiet, ancient energy flowing through their very being, a gentle respiration of the entire forest. You might imagine hearing a faint, deep hum emanating from their collective wisdom, a sound that resonates deep within your own quieted heart, speaking of timelessness and enduring peace, a gentle vibration that soothes your nervous system and lulls your mind into a deeper state of rest. The light beneath their canopies is dappled and soft, creating pools of gentle illumination on the mossy forest floor, where tiny, delicate ferns unfurl in perfect spirals. Their roots delve deep into the rich, fertile soil, connecting them to the very essence of Vanaheim, creating a vast, intricate network of life and stability that you can almost feel beneath you, a profound sense of being supported and held, anchored in the unwavering strength of this ancient land. The air under the trees is cool and still, imbued with the earthy scent of damp soil and ancient wood, a fragrance that speaks of profound age and quiet endurance, inviting you to simply lean into its comforting presence. Even the occasional falling leaf seems to drift down in slow motion, a silent, graceful descent, coming to rest gently without a sound, completing its cycle in perfect harmony. Everything in Vanaheim exudes this sense of gentle growth, this profound harmony, this deeply ingrained peace. The slow pace of the rivers, the quiet flourishing of the meadows, the serene, almost meditative sway of the ancient trees, they all combine to create an atmosphere of unparalleled quietude, a sanctuary from all that is hurried or demanding. There is no urgency here, no pressure to achieve or strive, only the gentle unfolding of life in its most beautiful, most serene expression. The light here is always soft, never harsh, bathing the landscape in a diffused, golden glow that deepens as the gentle sun begins its slow descent, painting the sky with hues of rose and lavender, then fading into the softest peach and silver, reflected perfectly and without distortion in the wide, calm rivers. Even the transition from day to night is a gradual, tender embrace, a slow fading of light that guides you gently towards deeper slumber. The air itself feels soft and pure, cleansing with every deep, easy breath you take, inviting your lungs to expand fully, releasing all that is stale, absorbing all that is fresh and revitalizing, a subtle energy that recharges your very essence. Allow yourself to feel completely enveloped by this profound tranquility. Let the gentle lapping of the rivers wash away any lingering thoughts, carrying them softly downstream until they dissolve into nothingness. Let the soft emerald of the meadows soothe your eyes and your mind, inviting your vision to blur, to soften, to simply rest without focus. And let the ancient, rhythmic sway of the trees lull your very being into a state of deep, unwavering peace, their quiet wisdom settling upon you like a soft, comforting blanket. You are safe here, dear listener, held within the tender embrace of Vanaheim, where every breath is a release, every moment an invitation to deeper rest. Feel the quiet hum of harmony permeating your entire being, slowing your heart to a peaceful, steady rhythm, calming your mind until thoughts become like distant, wispy clouds, preparing you for the deepest, most restorative sleep you have ever known. Just float, just breathe, just be in this world of gentle abundance and endless serenity, allowing yourself to dissolve into the comforting quietude, drifting effortlessly towards the soft embrace of sleep. Let Vanaheim's peace become your peace, guiding you gently into the profound stillness where true rest resides. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go, only this deep, abiding calm. Imagine now, as your breath deepens and your body softens further, a gentle, almost imperceptible shift in the tranquil landscape of your mind. You are not moving, not striving, merely allowing yourself to drift, as if carried by the softest of currents, towards a place of profound stillness. Feel a subtle coolness, a refreshing hush, as you are drawn deeper into the roots of Yggdrasil itself. Not into the dark, shadowed earth, but into a luminous, hidden grotto, nestled amongst the oldest, most ancient roots, where the very essence of time seems to slow to an exquisite crawl. This is a sanctuary, a quiet chamber carved by patience and shadowed by wisdom. The air here is different. It is cool and fresh, carrying the faint, earthy scent of damp moss, rich soil, and the subtle, clean fragrance of ancient, living wood. A soft, pearlescent light filters down from unseen openings high above, dappling the scene in a muted glow that is neither day nor night, but an eternal twilight of peace. It's a light that soothes the eyes, inviting them to gently close, or to simply gaze without effort upon the serene beauty unfolding. Beneath your feet, or perhaps, beneath the ethereal space where you now rest, is a carpet of the softest, most vibrant emerald moss you have ever imagined. It feels like velvet, cool and yielding, cushioning your every imagined step or ethereal presence. Tiny, dew-kissed ferns unfurl their delicate fronds, catching the soft light like scattered jewels. A gentle, almost inaudible murmur of water emanates from a hidden spring, perhaps a source of one of Yggdrasil's sacred wells, trickling into a shallow, obsidian-dark pool. The sound is a whisper, a lullaby, a soft, continuous sigh that speaks of endless patience and enduring calm. In this sacred, hushed space, you sense a presence. Not one that demands attention or stirs excitement, but a presence so profoundly quiet, so utterly serene, that it feels like the very air has taken on a deeper tranquility. These are the Norns, Urd, Verdandi, and Skuld. They are not seated upon grand thrones, nor are they dramatically casting lots or fiercely weaving destinies. Instead, they are simply being, moving with a grace so slow, so deliberate, that their actions seem to melt into the quiet fabric of the grotto itself. Imagine them now, three ancient figures, timeless and ageless, each radiating a distinct yet harmonious aura of calm. Their faces are etched with the wisdom of eons, yet softened by an infinite gentleness. Their movements are like the slow unfolding of a flower or the unhurried drift of a cloud across a summer sky. They are not hurried, they are never rushed. They are the embodiment of perfect, unassailable peace. Before them, stretching out into the soft, ambient light, are the threads. Not harsh, taut chords, but shimmering filaments of pure existence, spun from light and shadow, from dreams and memories, from the very breath of life. They are delicate, ethereal, yet profoundly resilient. They glow with a soft inner radiance, intertwining and flowing, not in a tangled mess, but in a vast, intricate, yet wondrously ordered tapestry of light. You see threads of pearlescent white, representing the purity of new beginnings, threads of soft, warm gold, signifying joy and warmth, threads of deep, calming sapphire, speaking of peace and wisdom, and threads of shimmering silver, reflecting the quiet mystery of all that is yet to be. Urd, the Norn of the past, moves with a deep, quiet reverence. Her gaze is steady, her touch infinitely gentle. She is not unraveling or rewriting what has been, but rather, she is tending to the integrity of what is. Imagine her delicate, almost transparent fingers smoothing a shimmering thread, ensuring it lies perfectly within the grand design. She polishes the threads of memory, ensuring they retain their soft glow, not to relive them, but to acknowledge their place in the beautiful continuity of being. Her presence reassures you that all that has unfolded, all that has brought you to this very moment of peace, is held with care, creating a stable, comforting foundation upon which to rest. There is no judgment, only acceptance, a quiet affirmation of the journey that has led you here. Beside her, Verdandi, the Norn of the present, works with a focused, yet profoundly serene concentration. Her movements are fluid, her attention entirely devoted to the immediate flow. She is not creating the present, for it simply is, but she is ensuring its effortless unfolding. Imagine her fingers, moving like gentle breezes, carefully aligning a thread that might have strayed ever so slightly, or delicately untangling the most minute, almost invisible snag. Her touch ensures that the current moment, this very breath you are taking flows unimpeded, clear and smooth. She is the embodiment of mindfulness, of being utterly present, and her quiet work encourages you to release any lingering thoughts of yesterday or tomorrow, and simply rest in the comforting embrace of now. Feel the gentle rhythmic inhale and exhale of your own breath, aligning perfectly with the serene, continuous flow of existence she tends. And then there is Skuld, the Norn of the future. She does not grasp or pull at the threads that stretch ahead, for the future is not to be forced, but allowed to unfurl. Her hands hover, soft and open, above the shimmering pathways yet to come. Her gaze is one of quiet anticipation, not of worry or control, but of gentle potential. She is not weaving a fixed destiny, but rather, she is holding the space for possibility, ensuring that the threads remain supple, unconstricted, ready to gently unfold as they are meant to. Her presence is a soothing reassurance that what lies ahead will come in its own gentle time, without struggle, without haste, guided by the same profound order that tends to the past and the present. You feel a deep, abiding trust in this slow, natural unfolding, knowing that all is held in gentle, capable hands. The Norns work in perfect, silent harmony, their individual actions blending into a single, seamless dance of gentle guardianship. There is no sound of shuttles clicking, no tension in the air, only the soft, almost imperceptible whisper of light as the threads of being are tenderly cared for. Their combined presence creates an overwhelming sense of order, continuity, and peaceful predictability. It is the feeling that everything is exactly as it should be, that there is a quiet, underlying rhythm to all of life, and that you are an integral, cherished part of this magnificent, gently maintained tapestry. Allow yourself to feel the profound peace emanating from this grotto. Let the gentle, deliberate movements of the Norns soothe any remaining tension in your body. With each slow, deep breath, imagine yourself sinking deeper into the soft moss, feeling utterly supported and secure. The world outside this sanctuary, with its demands and its worries, feels impossibly distant, irrelevant. Here, in the presence of these gentle tenders of existence, there is only quiet, only calm, only the reassuring knowledge that all is well, all is cared for, and all is flowing towards a state of profound, undisturbed rest. You are safe, you are held, and you are utterly at peace within this gentle, eternal order. Imagine now, as your breath deepens and your body softens further, a gentle, almost imperceptible shift in the tranquil landscape of your mind. You are not moving, not striving, merely allowing yourself to drift. A profound sense of lightness begins to envelop you, as if the very essence of your being is becoming as ethereal as a wisp of mist, as weightless as a feather caught on an updraft. Slowly, effortlessly, you begin to ascend. There is no sensation of effort, no pressure, just an exquisite, soaring freedom. Below you, the gentle green and brown landscapes of the world, perhaps even the shimmering Bifrost Bridge, recede with a soft, respectful farewell, melting into a harmonious blur of color. The familiar contours of mountains and valleys smooth into soft undulations, the intricate patterns of forests and rivers become like brushstrokes on a vast, receding canvas. You watch without attachment, simply observing the beautiful farewell of the world you know, as it transforms into a distant, cherished memory, a comforting thought held gently in the vastness that now begins to unfold. The sense of detachment is not one of loss, but of liberation, a gentle untethering from the earthly, allowing your spirit to expand into something infinitely larger. As you rise higher, the familiar blue of the sky deepens, transforming from a serene azure to a rich, velvety indigo, then to a profound, inky black, a canvas of unimaginable depth. This isn't a threatening darkness, but a welcoming, soft embrace, like the deepest slumber. It is a darkness that holds all light within it, a silent promise of untold beauty. The very air around you thins and softens, becoming less a medium and more an absence, allowing for an even greater sense of weightlessness, an unburdened suspension. The faint blush of the sun's last kiss on the horizon fades into this velvety expanse, leaving behind a pristine, untouched void that feels utterly pure and profoundly peaceful. And within this infinite expanse, the first distant stars begin to appear. Not as harsh, glaring points, but as the softest, most tender twinkles, like tiny, knowing eyes opening one by one in the silent cosmos. They are like distant hearth fires, each one a tiny ember of comfort, promising warmth and peace without ever touching the chill of space. Each flicker is a gentle sigh, a quiet breath taken by the universe, inviting you to share in its timeless, serene rhythm. Their light is not illuminating, but rather a soft, internal glow, a quiet reassurance that even in the greatest expanse, there is always light, always a gentle presence. You float now, suspended in a vast, quiet expanse, an ocean of cosmic stillness. The silence here is absolute, yet it is not empty. It is a silence filled with the gentle hum of creation, a resonant peace that settles deep within your bones, quieting every last murmur of your mind. This profound quietude is like a cosmic blanket, wrapping you in unparalleled tranquility. It is the sound of everything and nothing, a deep, resonant vibration that speaks of ancient wisdom and eternal calm. This silence cradles your thoughts, dissolves your worries, and leaves only a pristine clarity, a deep sense of belonging. You are utterly weightless, unbound by gravity, free to simply be. There is no up, no down, just an infinite, gentle expanse in every direction, holding you perfectly still in its quiet embrace. This isn't an emptiness to fear, but a profound, ancient stillness, akin to the Ginnungagap before the worlds were spun, a space of pure potential, a cosmic womb where all things rest before their awakening. It is the primordial quiet from which all wonders emerge, a sacred space where you are invited to shed all burdens and simply exist in perfect harmony with the universe's oldest rhythm. Feel this boundless freedom, this effortless suspension, as if you are a single, luminous dewdrop held perfectly still in the infinite web of night. Around you, the stars multiply, growing in number until they form a glittering tapestry that stretches endlessly in every direction. Each star is not merely a distant point of light, but a tiny, perfect jewel set into the deepest velvet. Imagine them as a scattering of celestial diamonds, each facet catching and refracting the light of your inner peace. Some shimmer with the cool, ethereal blue of distant ice, perhaps reflecting the crystalline shores of Niflheim, a serene and untouched beauty. Their blue light whispers of cool, refreshing tranquility, like a breath of crisp, clean air in the vastness. While others glow with the warm, comforting gold of a hearth fire seen from afar, reminiscent of the golden halls of Valhalla, promising eternal rest and gentle companionship. This golden light wraps around you like a soft, invisible shawl, radiating a deep, abiding comfort. Still others pulse with the deep, ancient red of a slumbering heart, a quiet, powerful beat that resonates with your own, or the vibrant emerald of new growth, hinting at the endless potential and rejuvenation that lies within the cosmic dance. They do not blaze or glare, but rather offer a soft, rhythmic sparkle, like countless tiny breaths being taken in unison across the vastness. This gentle, synchronized twinkling creates a mesmerizing rhythm, a visual melody that soothes the eyes and quietens the mind. They are the cosmic lullabies, visual echoes of peace, their silent song sung through light, a gentle, shimmering hum that resonates not in your ears, but in the very core of your being. Each twinkle is a quiet whisper, a gentle reminder that you are part of something immense and beautiful, eternally watched over by these ancient, silent guardians. Feel their benevolent gaze, a comforting presence that stretches across eons, holding you in a timeless embrace of peace and belonging. They are companions in this journey, silent witnesses to your profound rest, each one a tiny beacon of steadfast calm in the boundless ocean of night. And then, as your gaze drifts, you perceive the grand, silent tapestries of the nebulae. These are not static clouds, but vast, ethereal canvases painted with the most exquisite, impossible colors, stretching across unthinkable distances, yet feeling intimately close. Imagine swirling mists of softest rose, blushing with the warmth of a dream, blending imperceptibly into deep, regal purples, evoking a sense of ancient mystery and profound serenity. These then transition to luminous emerald greens, vibrant with the promise of life and renewal, and brilliant sapphire blues, as deep and calming as the most tranquil ocean. They move with an unimaginable slowness, a majestic ballet performed without sound, without effort, like the gentle unraveling of Frigg's own weaving, each thread intricately placed, or the breath of Ymir as he dreamed the worlds into being, a soft exhalation of cosmic artistry. Each delicate tendril of cosmic dust, each whisper of gas, drifts and curls with an ancient grace, forming patterns that shift and reform with the patience of eternity. They are like dreams made visible, the very breath of creation exhaled into the void, luminous and tranquil. Their colors are so soft, so harmoniously blended, that they seem to absorb any tension, any stray thought, leaving only wonder and profound peace. You might imagine them as the very threads of destiny, spun by the Norns themselves on a loom of cosmic light, each strand glowing with untold stories, yet all in perfect, serene harmony. Witness their silent, majestic unfolding, a slow-motion dance that invites your own being to slow down, to release all hurriedness, and to simply be present in this moment of infinite beauty. Their gentle, swirling forms seem to breathe with an ancient rhythm, drawing you deeper into their peaceful embrace, becoming a part of their timeless, graceful movement. The sheer scale and delicate artistry are a testament to the universe's boundless capacity for beauty and peace, a visual symphony played out across the silent stage of forever. You are not merely observing this cosmic splendor, you are immersed within it, a part of its gentle dance. The feeling of being cradled by the universe itself is profound and utterly comforting. It's as if an immense, unseen hand gently holds you, supporting you in this sea of stars and light. This hand is not a physical one, but a sensation of encompassing care. You are not moving, not striving, merely allowing yourself to settle deeper, to release the last vestiges of effort, surrendering to the profound stillness that now gently enfolds you. Imagine now, this effortless surrender expanding beyond your physical form, a gentle unraveling of the edges of your awareness, as if the very essence of you is becoming lighter, more expansive, beginning to blend with the vast, quiet canvas of the cosmos. Feel your individual boundaries softening, dissolving, as you become less a separate entity and more an integral part of everything around you. This isn't a loss of self, but a beautiful, harmonious merging, a profound sense of belonging within the boundless tapestry of existence. Your spirit feels unburdened, floating free, yet utterly safe, held in the quietude of the universal embrace. Every sensation is one of ease, of grace, of an exquisite letting go. The gentle glow that once painted the distant realms, perhaps the shimmering arc of Bifrost, or the golden-tinged clouds above Asgard, now begins its slow, graceful retreat. It's not a departure, but a soft dimming, a tender drawing back into the cosmic tapestry from which it first emerged. Picture the most exquisite sunset you have ever witnessed, stretched across an eternity, its colors softening, blending, becoming ever more subtle and profound. The vibrant hues of day, the myriad colors of the waking world, are now softly dissolving, blending into the rich, comforting expanse of twilight. This twilight deepens, not into a stark, empty void, but into a warm, inviting darkness, like a vast, velvet cloak being drawn gently around you, soft and infinitely protective. This darkness is not the absence of something, but the presence of peace, a deep, encompassing quiet that cradles you tenderly. It holds the promise of renewal, a soft balm for the senses, a gentle invitation to rest. Imagine sinking deeper into this velvet embrace, feeling its comforting weight, its exquisite softness against your spirit. There is no need for light, for sight, for the distractions of the external world. Only this profound, welcoming dark, imbued with a subtle, nurturing energy. This isn't an absence of light, but rather a different kind of illumination, the subtle, ancient glow of countless distant stars, each a tiny, perfect ember in the immense, silent hearth of the cosmos. They twinkle, not with urgency, but with a patient, knowing shimmer, like the quiet wisdom of the Norns themselves, watching over the threads of fate from afar, their presence a soft, reassuring hum in the infinite stillness. Each star is a silent sentinel, a distant eye of wisdom, observing the universe with boundless patience. Their light, though faint, is eternal, a constant reminder of the enduring beauty and mystery of creation. You feel yourself becoming one with this quiet cosmic expanse, a part of the vast, breathing universe, held securely within its boundless embrace. Imagine tiny, luminous threads connecting you to each of these distant stars, weaving you into the grand design, a shimmering, living part of the cosmic web. You are not alone. You are intricately woven into the fabric of everything, connected to the oldest light, the deepest wisdom. This connection brings with it a profound sense of belonging, an unshakable peace that permeates your very core. With each breath you take, slow and deep, you feel yourself drifting further, lighter than air, lighter than thought. Inhale, a deep, full breath, feeling the cool, clean air fill your lungs, bringing a sense of renewal, of fresh energy gently washing through your being. Exhale, slowly, completely, releasing any lingering tension, any remaining worry, allowing your body to soften even more. Feel your chest rise and fall with a gentle rhythm, a natural, ancient rhythm that echoes the slow, steady pulse of the universe itself. This rhythm is your anchor, guiding you deeper into tranquility, deeper into rest. Each breath is a gentle wave, carrying you further out into an ocean of calm, away from the shores of wakefulness. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Inhale calm, exhale worry. With every slow, deliberate expansion and contraction, you are sinking, floating, dissolving into an ever-present serenity. This breathing is effortless, automatic, a testament to the body's innate wisdom, guiding you, nurturing you, drawing you into the sweet embrace of slumber. The rhythm becomes a lullaby, a soft, internal hum that resonates with the quiet thrum of the cosmos itself. Your body now feels wonderfully heavy and yet impossibly light, a paradox of comfort. Each muscle, each fiber, has released its hold, melting into the surface beneath you. Imagine your limbs growing wonderfully heavy, rooted to the earth, yet simultaneously, your inner being feels as light as a feather, floating without effort. This duality creates a perfect balance, an exquisite comfort that cradles you. Your eyelids feel pleasantly weighted, gently sealing out the last flickers of the external world, turning your gaze inward, towards the peaceful landscapes of your mind. Here, in this inner realm, the light continues to fade, not into nothingness, but into a profound, comforting darkness, filled with the promise of dreams. It's the darkness of a root cellar in winter, safe and cool, or the deep, dark soil from which Yggdrasil draws its ancient strength, a darkness that nurtures, that holds life in quiet suspension. This inner darkness is a sanctuary, a private haven where thoughts soften, where images gently form and dissipate, where peace reigns supreme. It is a space of pure potential, a canvas for the subconscious mind to weave its intricate tapestries of rest and renewal. Imagine yourself nestled within the vast, cosmic roots of Yggdrasil itself, feeling the subtle, powerful vibrations of the world tree humming through the ethereal space around you. This isn't a literal root, but a sensation of being utterly connected, deeply grounded, yet simultaneously floating within the gentle currents of time and space. The immense, silent power of the world tree flows around you, a benevolent, ancient energy that grounds your spirit while allowing your consciousness to soar. You are part of its timeless strength, its unwavering stability, yet also part of the infinite expanse it connects. The distant realms, once vivid and distinct, now become soft blurs of light and shadow on the periphery of your awareness, like memories fading into the comforting haze of a dream, each one a whisper of a timeless tale. Valhalla, Asgard, Midgard, Alfheim, Svartalfheim, Jotunheim, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Vanaheim. They are all there, yet they are receding, becoming part of the quiet cosmic expanse, their vibrant energies softening into a gentle, harmonious hum. They are not forgotten, but gently laid to rest, becoming background elements in the grand narrative of your peaceful descent into sleep. Their stories are not ending, but simply pausing, waiting patiently for the dawn. A gentle breeze, cooler than a sigh, yet warmer than a breath, seems to pass through this boundless space, touching your skin with the lightest caress, carrying with it the faint, sweet scent of ancient forests and distant, dew-kissed meadows. It's the breath of the cosmos, a soft exhalation that encourages your own breathing to deepen, to slow, to become almost imperceptible. This breeze whispers secrets of old, not in words, but in sensations, tales of creation, of quiet wisdom, of the endless cycle of rest and renewal. It carries the scent of pine needles warmed by a distant, gentle sun, the fragrance of moss-covered stones in a timeless glen, the faint, sweet perfume of wildflowers blooming under an eternal moon. Each whisper of the breeze is a gentle caress, a soothing touch that encourages your entire being to relax even further. It speaks of eons of quiet watching, of the patient unfolding of destiny, of the deep, restorative power that lies at the heart of the universe. This gentle cosmic current flows through you, around you, a silent symphony of peace that resonates with your innermost being. You are drifting, effortlessly, without direction or destination, merely allowing yourself to be carried. There is no need to navigate, no need to strive. You are simply floating, suspended in a boundless ocean of peace, where time itself seems to slow, to stretch, to become an infinite moment of serene existence. The vastness around you is not empty, but full of quiet energy, full of ancient memories, full of the silent, watchful presence of the universe. Imagine yourself as a leaf upon a tranquil stream, carried gently by the current, without effort, without resistance. Each subtle ripple, each gentle eddy, guides you further into the heart of this profound calm. The concept of time loses its meaning. There is only this eternal present, this exquisite moment of stillness and peace. The universe itself breathes with you, a vast, living entity whose every movement is one of gentle, boundless support. You are held, cradled, cherished within this infinite expanse, a precious part of its eternal rhythm. As you drift, the last vestiges of the day's thoughts, like tiny, glowing motes of dust, gently settle and dissolve. They no longer hold any meaning, any weight. They simply release, disappearing into the soft, comforting darkness that surrounds you, leaving your mind clear, expansive, and utterly tranquil. Imagine these thoughts, once perhaps insistent or demanding, now simply losing their form, softening at the edges, and dissolving into the vast, quiet canvas of your inner world. They are not fought or pushed away, but gently released, like bubbles rising to the surface and softly popping, leaving no trace behind. Your consciousness is expanding, embracing this vastness, becoming one with the quiet cosmic expanse. You are merging effortlessly into the gentle glow of the distant realms as they fade into a soft, comforting darkness. Your mind becomes like a placid lake under a moonless sky, perfectly still, reflecting only the profound peace that surrounds and fills you. Your breath deepens, your body relaxes further, sinking into an even more profound state of ease. Each exhalation carries you further away from wakefulness, closer to the heart of sleep. You are held, you are safe, you are completely at peace. The timeless tales of old, the tranquil visions of the 9 realms, now swirl gently around you, not as stories to be actively followed, but as ambient currents of comfort, guiding you, soothing you, rocking you towards the deepest, most restorative rest. These tales become soft echoes, gentle murmurs, a melodic backdrop to your journey into slumber. They are like a comforting presence, ancient and benevolent, watching over your sleep. They weave a soft cocoon of narrative, not demanding attention, but offering a gentle, continuous stream of peace. Each image, each character, each setting from these grand sagas now serves only to deepen your tranquility, to enhance the feeling of being utterly safe and profoundly cherished. Feel the profound calm settling deep within your bones, radiating outward through every cell of your being. Your muscles are fluid, your joints are supple, your mind is clear and quiet. You are an integral part of this vast, serene cosmic dance, a tiny, precious spark of consciousness nestled within the infinite. This is where you belong, in this gentle, encompassing darkness, carried by the soft murmurs of creation and the quiet promises of ancient sleep. Every fiber of your being is now in perfect harmony, vibrating at a frequency of profound peace. The sense of calm is not just external, but internal, a deep wellspring of serenity that has opened within you. It washes over you, through you, leaving no corner of your being untouched. You are in perfect alignment with the universe, a microcosm of its boundless tranquility.